What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I am coming with a lock update. So it's been about 11 weeks since I have started my locks. So this is now my third update as to what's going on with my hair. Before we get started, let me just go on ahead and show you guys what it's looking like. So this is obviously my face. This is what the side is looking like. And then the back. All right, so this is about 1 week old after I shampooed it and everything. So it's been a week since I've shampooed. I like the worn look a little, excuse me. I like the worn look a little bit more than the freshly done look. I don't like to see my parts a ton, but I can let you guys know how I'm feeling. So my hair is definitely starting to bud. I will show you guys. So this is where the budding is kind of happening right now. The locks up top, like I showed you guys before, are definitely much looser than the ones in the back, as you've seen when I turn around. So I do have like these very loose curly ends, which I'm almost 100% sure that they're not going to stay like that. I've gotten a lot of compliments on it, which I'm like, you know, that's cute. Like, I appreciate that y'all like the curls, but it wasn't intentional and I don't feel like it's going to stick around. So I'm trying not to even like be excited about them or anything. I kind of want to let whatever is going to happen. But as you can see, for the ones that are a little bit looser, like I have like this kinking that's happening and it's almost beginning to shrink, you know, my hair. So even like this front one, like I'm getting like these very, you know, scraggly ends because it's starting to like shrink up and like bud. So here goes what this guy looks like. And it's the same thing, like the ends are getting more and more thin. And all of this hair is beginning to bunch here where it wants to bud. Show you guys another one here. So I use the same products that I used the last time when I showed you guys my full wash process. Nothing has really changed there. However, I will say that the oil may not be enough for the winters here in Ohio. It gets extremely cold. The weather changes severely just like that. Like right now it's like in the 50s, I want to say, but just last week it was like in the 30s and 20s. So like that craziness of the weather has made my scalp extremely dry. And I actually have like a little bit of like, you know, dry scalp flaking going on. I get no flaking from the product, but I don't know if you guys can see that, but my scalp has definitely been dry. So I think I'm going to mix a concoction of the lock oil that I showed you in my last video, and I'll go ahead and link it up in the card so you guys can check that out. And I'm going to do a castor oil mix. When all else fails, castor oil will be the answer, and I'm probably just going to use like the Jamaican black castor oil. So yeah, wanted to just kind of update you on that. The back guys are definitely doing really well. As you can see, like it's becoming more and more solidified. It's not super soft anymore. Like some of them are still very flimsy, very soft, but they are beginning to solidify and bud up. As for how I'm feeling about my progress with my locks, I mean, honestly, I don't even think about it. Like, I literally wake up, I grab my raggedy ass bonnet off, which is so ghetto fab right now because it actually like got really really loose, so I like slid it so I could tie the back, so like there's this hole in the bottom, which is actually nice because I've been getting hot at night, so having that little bit of ventilation has been real cool. But I really need to just get a new bonnet. Let me stop tripping. But yeah, I literally snatch my bonnet off, shake it out. You know, I might do one of these and keep it pushing. Like I was using like edge control, like when it's starting to get to the point where I need to wash it, like right before I washed it this past week, I definitely was doing a little bit more to like make it look all right around my edges at least, so like a little gel, you know, to pull down the baby hairs. But now that it's washed and you know it's a little bit tighter, you know, I'm not even doing that, not adding any product to it. Like I said, I will put some oil on my scalp just to kind of alleviate like the dry flakiness that I'm experiencing from the extreme weather here. But other than that, I have been loving my locks, and I've been getting so many compliments. Like I said, more people compliment it, and I feel like it's because it's still kind of pretty, right? Because of the curls and everything, which, you know, I try not to let that bother me because that's kind of the opposite of why I got my locks in. I feel like, okay, so let me be real with y'all for a second. I feel like when I did my initial lock video, just kind of showing you guys and sharing my why, I didn't keep it real enough with y'all, and I feel like that's something that I kind of have to build myself up to. When I spoke about my why as to why I wanted to lock my hair, like I made it seem like it was a thing where I just didn't want to do anything with my hair anymore and blah blah blah. But like I've always been the type to kind of rebel against the norm. Even though I like my makeup and stuff, that to me is like my artistic expression. So I'm always wear my makeup. I'm not like going that far. But as far as my hair is concerned, there's so many different stigmas as far as Black women in their hair, of what's acceptable and what's pretty and so on and so forth, that for me, locking my hair was a way of rebelling against standard beauty. Yeah. Am I saying that right? The beauty standards, that's what I meant. So yeah, me locking my hair, that too was a big thing, and I feel like I didn't get that across in my first video because I was kind of nervous, because I have a hard time opening up to people. Like I know that I'm putting my face on YouTube like, you know, once a week or whatever it is right now, but I'm kind of guarded when it comes to sharing too much personal stuff. Like my kids, my daughter, the other day I was asking her if she even watches my YouTube videos, and she's like, well, I'm not on there, so why am I going to watch it? I'm like, well, because, you know, I'm talking about makeup and, you know, you like makeup. And she was like, yeah, but you don't talk about anything other than. So I was like, okay, so my daughter, she's like the large majority of people that are watching YouTube videos. She's 15, going on, well, no, hold on, not going on 16, no. She's 15 years old, and like she likes watching the beauty videos. She likes watching vlogs, and my kids watch whole families. Like I think that is so crazy to me. So I was like, all right, obviously I need to learn how to open up a little bit more on my channel. So this is my first extension of trying to open up a little bit more and like just share with you guys, like I don't want to be, you know, the girl that's known for the curly hair, or even the hairstylist. Like as a hairstylist, I get tired of people coming in my salon who have like beautiful hair, beautiful curls, and they'll look at my curls and be like, I want my curls to look like yours. And I'm like, no girl, your curls can't look like mine, because my curls are my curls and your curls are your curls, and you need to just learn how to embrace what it is that you have. So I feel like with the locks as well, I feel like that is a way for me to teach my clients as well how to embrace what they have. Whether they want to switch it up or not, like, you know, that's great. Like, I'm all for, you know, you can do whatever you want to do with your hair. You can blow it out, you can color it, you can do this, you can do that. But when it comes down to the natural, like, if once you break all of that down and like you want to wear your hair natural, why be natural but try to manipulate it to look like somebody else's? You know what I'm saying? And I'm speaking specific to people who have curly hair. I'm like, I don't like curl types. Everybody's always coming in talking about, well, oh, what type of curl do I have? Or would you think that I'm a 3C or a 3B? And I'm always like, girl, I don't know. Like, you probably have like 4 or 5 different textures in your hair. What you have in your head is unique to you. I feel like the curl typing system has even got people fucked up a little bit. But that's just my own opinion. I'm just sharing a little bit more. I feel like it's important for me to say this too, like, as far as the hair typing thing is concerned, I feel like it's important for people to have a basis to go off of as far as when you're buying products. But to curl type to try to make it seem like, oh, well, you know, my hair type is like this, so, you know, I can do X, Y, and Z with it. When somebody with a 4C curl pattern, they can't do the same things I can do. Or people who have 4C hair feel like they can't do certain things. And that, to me, is like, like, it makes me mad a little bit, because I feel like the whole natural hair thing started to started to embrace what you have. However, more and more people are steering away from that, and I'll blame it on, I'm not going to put blame on anything, because at the end of the day, everybody's grown, and everybody has a basic understanding of knowing that, you know, the people that post on social media or Pinterest or whatever, they can manipulate photos. And I tell my clients this all the time. When they come in with this big voluminous, you know, photograph of somebody's hair, I'm like, you understand that this is on Pinterest 9 times out of 10. They use Photoshop, or they added pieces to add, you know, depth or body, or they pushed all their hair to the front of their head to make it look like they have a ton of hair. This is now becoming a rant, but I hope that you guys are following me, because I'm not gonna edit any of this out. But yeah, so like, to me, like, I wish that I could, I'm hoping to inspire people to be on your own individual journey with your hair, with everything, with your hair, your life, your makeup, whatever it is that you're on a journey on, like, whatever journey you're on, stay in your journey. Like, stay in your lane. Don't try to manipulate it to be like other people's, because it's not for you. Period. It's not for you. Nobody else's journey is for you. Your journey is your own. Embrace it. You know, pray through it, meditate through it, whatever it is that you do that, but stay focused on you. Don't worry about what so-and-so is using in there. That's why I did not want to do many hair videos in the beginning of starting my channel. More people than I cannot think of was like, well, why don't you do hair videos? I was like, because I don't want to influence people into believing that because I use this product, it's going to work for you. Or because I do my hair this way, that's the way you need to do yours. That's like the #1 reason why I don't partake in the whole natural hair community. As far as my lock journey is concerned, again, I'm just sharing my journey. It's more so for me, the reason why I'm sharing this, because I want to be able to chronicleize it, because I don't necessarily take a lot of photos. Believe it or not, I don't take a lot of photos of myself or my hair. So for me, this is like a video journal for myself. And I'm bringing you guys along on the journey. So I don't know. I guess I'm going to wrap it up in saying that, you know, follow your own journey. You know, your journey is your own. My journey is mine. And if we can inspire each other in the process, great. But do not try to manipulate your journey to mirror somebody else's, because that's not what we're here for. So I'm gonna wrap it up because I feel like I babbled for a long time. So I thank you guys if you made it to this point in the video. This is totally not what I planned on talking about, but I do thank you guys so much if you paid attention all the way up until this point. And if you guys want to continue to follow me on this journey, if you are new to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I do have a playlist of the other videos that I've shared in regards to my locks. And yeah, that's everything. I think I'm done talking now. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.